Welcome to the BOTB headquarters in South West London. My name is William Hymarch, Managing Director. Today we're here to judge Dream Car Competition Week 18, which ran from May the 1st to May the 7th. Before we do that, I'd like to say congratulations to last week's winner, Jonathan Woodcock, who won the fantastic Jaguar V6S plus £10,000, and you can see us surprising him both on our website channel and our website and YouTube channel even. I'd now like to introduce Ross Brown from Onside Law, who will be overseeing today's proceedings. Thank you.
My name is Ross Brown from Onside Law, and I'll be overseeing the judging this morning. First, I can confirm that the competition data has been sent to the auditors, Wilkins Kennedy. I would now like to introduce today's judges and ask them to pick a car out of the bag to determine their seating position. Mr. Andy Braithwaite.
Good morning, Ross.
Good morning, Andy.
Good morning, I'm Andy Braithwaite and I'm a football referee and mentor. Yellow.
Mr. Matt Cannon.
Morning, Ross.
Morning, Matt.
My name is Matt Cannon. I'm a senior county referee, active footballer, senior county cricketer and league cricketer, and I last played cricket yesterday. Blue.
Mr. Leo Donnellan.
Good morning, Ross.
Morning.
Good morning, my name is Leo Donnellan. I'm an ex-professional football player, having played with Chelsea, Fulham and Leyton Orient. Red.
Mr. Trevor Weaver.
Good morning, Ross.
Morning.
Good morning. I'm Trevor Weaver, been refereeing now for over 30 years and I also mentor. Orange.
Mr. Peter Georgie. Morning.
Morning, my name is Peter Giorgio. I'm an AFA football and futsal referee, mentor, tutor and assessor. Green.
Okay, judges, please mark on the screen where you think the centre of the ball should be. I will ask you to do this individually for a few minutes before justifying your position. I'll then ask you all to come to a panel decision on the central screen. Leo, please can you explain how you've come to your chosen position?
Yeah, there's two players in the shot. The player on the left in blue, he's just onlooking, and I've gauged the height of the ball from part of his eye line. The player in black, I believe the ball is pretty much directly above his head, with the position of his head. There's a chance that he might be chesting this ball, but I think he's probably going to head the ball. And as I said, he's looking directly above him. So with the two players and their eye lines, where they've intersected is where I've put my cross.
Andy, please can you confirm how you've come to your chosen position?
Yes, again, in my opinion, the chap on the right hand side of the screen in black is about to receive the ball. Again, yes, I think the ball is directly above his head. And again, whether he's about to chest or head the ball, it's definitely directly above his head. The guy on the left-hand side in blue is looking obviously slightly raised, and again, my intersection of their gazes is where I've put my cross.
Peter, please can you explain how you've come to your chosen position?
Yeah, I agree with my two colleagues. The player in the black shirt is the one who's going to be actively receiving the ball. Looking directly up, very much focused. I do believe he will be heading the ball, and what I've done is I've used the player in blue on the left hand side to gauge the height away from his actual head itself, with the angle of his face and also his direction of his eyes, and that's where I come to the centre of the ball.
Trevor, please can you explain how you've come to your selected position?
Yes, as has already been said, player in black to win that ball was not even being challenged, so his head's tilted back fairly way back, so there is a chance he may be chesting it, but probably a header, and it's more or less dead centre of his forehead. Height of the ball, as already been stated, is taken by the blue player's eye line, which I don't think with his head, the tilt of his head is that high up, so cross-referencing those two where the intersection is between their eye lines is where I've placed my cross.
Matt, please can you explain how you've come to your selected position?
Yeah, the two players in shot, the blue player on the left is just an onlooker, and I've used his eye line and his sort of the position of his head to gauge the height of the ball. I think the ball's coming down to the player in black, who I think is going to head it. He's not in a very strong heading position. He's not sort of coming to meet the ball. So he's either going to flick it on, he could be a centre half flicking it back to his keeper, or a centre forward flicking it on. And his eye line's pretty much straight up, and I think slightly to the right of his forehead. And I've cross-referenced the two eye lines and put the centre of the ball where I have.
Judges, please now come to a decision on the central screen.
Right.
Sure, we can safely say it's directly
On way out.
vertical on there.
I think let's draw a line with it, because I think he controls the height, doesn't he? The blue
Oh,
player.
I think, when do we just get the line in there first?
Okay. Well, we're all more or less
I mean,
agreed
if we
on
can
that.
magnify his
Don't
left
think
eye,
that-
because I put it slightly to the right, because I thought he's looking straight up with
That's
his
what
left eye, Lars right, but he was looking, the other eye's looking sort of slightly back. They're all pretty
And
much in the same line, aren't they?
and I agree with you, actually, on that.
Yeah.
But slightly to the right,
Yeah.
very slightly, rather than.
What do you mean,
So I think
like that?
Yeah, go on.
Cool.
Let's start with something there.
Okay. What should I do? Should I do it in central his forehead, or an eye, or an
Well, I
eye?
think the left eye, I think they're sort of, you know, it's almost slightly cross-eyed, which is
Yeah,
why I
okay,
said
Yeah, do
right.
it with the eye.
If it's both, I'll tell you what, this is in between, let's go forehead, right?
Excuse me.
Let's undo that.
Because three of the crosses are just slightly to the right. aren't they?
You clicked it again. Right.
So, yeah,
Now we
so
would
which-
say, I would say, it wants to come over very slightly to the right.
So we'll use that as a guide. innit?
Yeah,
Left,
yeah.
left or right on this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now if you do the blue player's eyes,
Okay. So should I go forehead again?
Yeah, I went sort of
I
centre of
would
his
have gone
nose.
eye line
like that.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good.
Now tell me if that's.
I think it comes into sort of just
It's
under
just-
this bit here,
Yeah.
a little bit higher. just
So,
under
so you
there.
tell me the angle
well, that's
from
too
behind.
high. If you look at his head, I think that's too high. And you might disagree, but
What I'll do
that's
is
much too high.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
Much
right.
too steep.
Just
That's
down.
nowhere
Okay.
near.
a bit further down.
A lot further down.
Hold on. Hold down.
The angle I've got, the stick edge roughly where you guys.
Oh, that's about the middle of our choices, I think.
Okay.
It's off the bottom of this
Yeah.
bit here.
Yeah.
I mean, you're lowest, Trevor,
Yeah,
and Andy's
I'm
highest,
Yeah.
and we're grouped as a sort of
Yeah,
a
but I mean, I think
So we
no
go
disrespect to Andy. We've
Yeah,
got
no,
to
no.
take the average of those
Yeah,
four.
yeah.
Are you happy
If
with
we're going
that?
to take
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Can we put a cross?
And the average coming across at that point.
Yeah, it's
Yours is really the average peak, really. So you might need to be slightly lower.
lower that.
With
I'll
With
make
the
it
cross.
lower.
Yeah,
So
I
if I
think-
put a,
So put the cross.
so there's the line, there, like so, if I come along that
Yeah,
line,
yeah,
what, down about there?
Yeah.
yeah.
Can't be up. Oops.
So you've got to cross the line out.
What's that line?
Down.
About there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Touch more, Peter, isn't it?
I think
You think?
it should, I think
It's
so.
only,
No.
it's only a gnats, because
It's a
if you're
gnats.
looking at this bit here,
Yeah. Yeah.
that
That's
sort of
where-
bit, it's about right, because that's coming through this
So,
point.
yeah.
I mean, Trevor, you're the lowest.
Yeah. So,
You happy with that as a compromise?
but if you're telling me that that is, to me that still seems high,
Yeah, I
even
think
on what we've got. I think it should come down for an average, maybe
I think it should come just down just a touch.
There.
Yeah. Down a little bit
Just a
here.
bit
Yeah,
more.
that's it. That's better. Yeah. That was a little bit, wasn't it?
Remember you're
Go a touch
magnifying
more
it,
there.
so
Yeah, we are.
Pete, go a little touch more.
Touch more.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. Now I think that's a better split.
That's better.
That's better.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm happy.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Judges, you reached your decision?
Yeah.
So the coordinates are 1965 653. Thank you, judges. The coordinates are, to confirm, 1965 by 653. These coordinates will be passed to Wilkins Kennedy to calculate the winner of the competition, and they will inform best of the best. That concludes the judging process. Thank you.